and I would like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you. This is the first video of our series, Internet a Revolution. This series is brought to you by AllHitDeals.com. Before we begin this series, I would like to congratulate you for making this excellent decision. One thing that I can assure you completely is this. The video series that you are starting is going to be of tremendous advantage to you, or for that matter, anyone in your family or close friend circle with whom you share this wisdom. Our purpose is to take the knowledge of the internet and e-commerce to the masses, to everyone, even to people who today may not be very familiar with the internet or computers. This would not only make you more knowledgeable, but also ensure that you could reap the benefits of internet usage in your daily lives. You will certainly become more efficient by learning to use the internet and information technology effectively in your day-to-day life. One of the purposes of this series is also to make people financially capable by imparting knowledge to them, which means that using the knowledge that you draw out of this series, you will also become capable of starting your very own internet-based business in the near future. Let's talk a little bit about the internet now. The 20th century was a time of great scientific progress, research, and innovation. These 100 years saw some of the most fascinating and fastest growth in the field of science and technology in human history. Many path-breaking inventions like the airplane, TV, mobile phone, computers that took place in the 20th century have completely changed the world as we see and live in it today. Still, there is one invention which beats them all when it comes to the impact on humankind. That invention is the internet. Though it came around majorly only in the last decade of the century, it was hailed by experts as the invention of the century. And truly so. If you consider carefully, you will realize that this is probably the single biggest factor which has changed the whole dynamic of how the world moves. Our lives today, from morning till night, are touched by the internet directly or indirectly in countless ways. This series is dedicated to the study of the same phenomena, which is the internet. This series is going to benefit you in many different ways. Some of the many things that you will learn as a part of this series are using internet quickly and effectively in daily life, finding any global or local information on the internet efficiently and quickly, keeping your computer protected against virus, malware, spyware, Trojan, and other potentially harmful programs, using dynamic navigation services like Google Maps, etc. to find driving directions instantly, advanced communication techniques like multi-point video conferencing to reduce your global travel and communication costs, result-oriented email marketing through newsletters and promotional media, boosting your profits and online profile through blogs, social media, and e-marketing, learning advanced internet topics like internet marketing, online revenue generation, web analytics, search engine optimization, etc. Commercializing your website by participating in online revenue programs and creating a permanent income source for you, taking your business online and designing your online business growth strategy, finding new global customers for your business online, web designing and building your own website using HTML and other languages, learning internet etiquettes to garner a better identity online, using e-commerce to your advantage for purposes like online bill deposition, ticket bookings, internet banking, online shopping, etc. Using social media to your advantage using methods like viral marketing, effective and professional email communication, internet security techniques for securing your online transactions and sensitive information. In a nutshell, it would not be an exaggeration to say that this series has the potential to give you a life-changing edge. So stay ready to get ahead. Just make sure that you watch these videos regularly and leave the rest to us. We'll start with a brief introduction to our company, AllHitDeals.com, and move ahead from there. www.allhitdeals.com is a venture of eFame AdSense Private Limited. AllHitDeals.com is the first deal search engine of India, just like Google is the search engine for the internet. Whenever you are looking for any specific information on the internet, you log on to google.com and search for whatever you are looking for. In this way, you can say that Google is roughly the gateway to any information on the internet. Similarly, our vision is to become the gateway for the whole online shopping sphere in India. Let's have a brief look at the background of our company. It would be interesting to know how everything started and how we are planning to move forward. The whole idea originated about a year and a half ago. Mr. Tapas Rai and Mr. Sunil Kumar, both the directors of our company, were working together at that time. Since both of them were extremely talented people, they were looking forward to start a venture of their own. One major question was the choice of industry. After diligent research, it was decided that the sector would be e-commerce. With all the advancement and the usage of internet in almost every aspect of daily life, there was one specific area where there has been a tremendous amount of change in the last few years. Since e-commerce in India started booming at that time, the first idea was to start an online shopping portal. But because of this boom, the online shopping website market got crowded quickly. In a short span of time, many shopping portals came up. The feedback was mixed though. Some of them were providing great service, but some were not up to the mark. Because of this crowd of shopping websites, there was a need of a better or unique idea. Upon further research, it was found that in the coming future there are going to be a large number of online shopping portals as well as a huge number of people who will be shopping online. In such a scenario, it would become exceedingly difficult to locate good deals on the internet. The challenge for an average user really is to find the deals which offer a great price and at the same time are highly reliable in terms of quality, authenticity, delivery, and warranty. There are so many factors which worry a user when he buys something online. There are concerns like, am I getting a good price? Will I get exactly the same commodity as shown? Will it be authentic? Will I get delivery at all? And if yes, then will I get it in time? Will my credit card details stay safe if I pay by a card? Can my account and personal details be misused? Will I get a warranty on the products I buy online? Now, with so many questions to answer, it becomes naturally difficult for a user to find a deal which fits on all criteria. Now, with so many questions to answer, it becomes naturally difficult for a user to find a deal which fits on all this criteria. This is where the role of a deal search engine becomes important. Our aim at AllHitDeals is to do all this hard work and research for you to ensure that you get not just the best of the price, but also the best of overall experience. Our dedicated team is constantly at work looking through thousands of deals coming up on the internet every hour. They very carefully verify every single such deal for genuinity, authenticity, delivery, warranty, and payment security. It is only after all due diligence is done that a deal appears on AllHitDeals.com for you, our elite users. Simply put, AllHitDeals.com was started with one focused single idea in mind: bringing the best of the deals from all over the internet at one place on one platform. This was exactly how the journey started, and looking at the future, the prospects seem extremely bright. This is because the online shopping industry is bound to grow, and so is the need of a good deal search engine. Having the advantage of being the first in the race, we are extremely confident of our success. In the next section, we'll have a look at what precisely is e-commerce and how does it work. Let's now try and understand what exactly is e-commerce. Going by the book, there are various definitions that have been proposed for it. But in simple to understand words, it can be said that all the sale and purchase of all the goods and services that take place through an electronic medium like internet is called e-commerce. This would include all the transactions of money that takes place on the internet against the purchase of a service or a product. Online shopping, internet ticketing, etc. are all examples of e-commerce. Now, let's look at some facts and figures to understand how e-commerce is expected to grow in the coming times. The total internet penetration of India in today's date is approximately 8% of the total population. In simple terms, it means that only 8 out of 100 people use the internet in India. This is a very dismal figure compared to the rest of the world. To understand how the rest of the world is performing at this front compared to us, have a look at this. This data has been taken from the World Bank. As you can clearly see, countries like Pakistan, Indonesia, Sri Lanka and Philippines are faring much better than India when it comes to internet penetration. What is even more interesting is that despite having one of the lowest internet penetration figures, India still has one of the highest mobile penetration in the world, close to developed nations like America. In fact, the mobile phone usage of India is expected to touch 97% by the year 2014. Going by these facts and figures, this is very obvious that India is sitting on the verge of an explosive growth in the internet usage penetration. That is, the internet usage in India is now bound to grow very, very quickly. Going by these facts and figures, it is very obvious that India is sitting on the verge of an explosive growth in the internet usage. That is, the internet usage in India is now bound to grow very, very quickly. Now you can very well imagine that if with a mere 8% internet usage, the annual e-commerce turnover of India is touching rupees 46,000 crores, what will happen when the internet penetration grows rapidly? Keeping all these factors in view, it is very obvious that India is about to witness an unprecedented growth in the e-commerce business. This is what makes it highly lucrative to run an e-commerce based business in India today. And this is also one of the facts that make the future of our company very bright. In the next section, we are going to explore some reasons as to why and how the e-commerce trend in India is growing so quickly. There are many reasons as to really why people are preferring to shop online these days. The services and quality being offered by the online shopping portals in India today are pretty good. This, combined with the convenience of shopping online, is a motivating factor for many people. One of the biggest reasons for people wanting to shop online is better pricing than the usual retail market. The online shopping portals are able to provide a good price and most of the times even better than retail markets for many reasons. Reasons like These companies cut the margins of the supply chain by procuring their products directly from the manufacturer. These companies don't need to set up a lot of physical infrastructure like showrooms, etc., hence saving money usually spent in rentals and other establishment costs like staffing. Any of the online shopping portals has the advantage of getting customers from all over the country compared to only a local target area for a showroom or a conventional business. For all of these reasons, the online shopping portals are able to offer a better price than the market many times. The second reason why people feel comfortable with online shopping is the guarantee of genuinity and quick delivery of the product, since many service providers have done a good job in this area. The biggest advantage, though, is the availability of the cash-on-delivery option. Earlier, if a person had to buy anything online, he was required to pay mainly through a credit card. This was probably the biggest hurdle in the popularity of online shopping. Most of the people did not feel comfortable with the idea of paying online through a credit card, as it meant giving out sensitive financial information to a third party. Most of the online shopping portals today offer an option to pay in cash at the time of delivery. This has helped greatly in increasing the acceptability of online shopping among masses. Again, putting the bigger picture into perspective, we can clearly see that the Indian e-commerce story is on a boom. There could not have been a better time to start with a deal search engine, because this is something that India needed urgently. Coming to the end of the first session today, we hope that you got some insight into e-commerce and its story in India. Today, our main emphasis was to acquaint you all with AllHitDeals.com and the concept of e-commerce. It was mostly a bird's eye view. In the coming sessions, you are going to gain a much deeper insight into the world of internet and its practical implementation in your life. Thank you for your time and stay tuned for more.